bathroom. Guess the P is silent, Holly. The Thunder Radio Morning Show. Weekdays from 8:30. Brought to you by Dr. J.
Morning, everybody. Beautiful day outside today, yeah? Once again, Josh here to start the morning show. It's going to be a good show. Holly may join us eventually. Don't stop relying on her to be here on time. Yes. One of these days we're going to get Instagram going. That's one of these days. It's going to be real hard to do any work today. It's going to be like 64 degrees. It's like spring out there.
I'm packing my bags and I'm going away.
Good morning to you, everybody. Welcome in to another edition of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Brand new show for you, and all kind of fun lined up over the next 2 hours, 6:30 until 8:30, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work, wherever it is that you're headed. We're glad that you are with us on the morning show. Plenty of ways to catch the show. Radio, of course, AM 1320. FM 107.9, FM 106.7 over in Tullahoma and into Franklin County a little bit. And, of course, worldwide, you can listen on the Manchester Go app and at thunder1320.com. Head on over to Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. Search for Thunder Radio. And you can watch on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile cameras. We'd love to have you over there. And you can join in and be part of the show. We usually keep the conversation going during the breaks over there and have all kind of fun. Show brought to you each and every day by Dr. Van Winkle. Emcella Treatments. Solve urinary incontinence with simple in-office treatments. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. All right, I was talking about it a little bit off air a minute ago. It's going to be a beautiful day today. Just like beautiful sunrise off to our east there. 37 degrees right now. We're going to hit 63 degrees today. It's going to be sunny for most of the day. We will see increasing clouds towards the back end of the day, unfortunately, and they've started to push the rain up into the day tomorrow. They did have that clear, but they're starting to push that up into tomorrow. But for today, it's going to be great. A little bit of wind, occasionally some gusts at 25 miles an hour, but otherwise south winds at 5 to 10. Temperature updates brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique in downtown Manchester. They have got all of your trendy women's clothing. They have some home decor items as well, and really good deals. Pretty much every day they've got something going on over there. So get on by and see them, 205 South Woodland Street in downtown Manchester. Thursday means Thursday, your birthday, stupid, silly stat, name that tune. Whatever else we get into, the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines are open. But before we do any of that, we need to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She is the looks inside of this here studio. She is the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, and she is the 2023 Chamber Board Member of the Year. Holly, good morning.
Good morning.
You like that intro? Did I get it?
Yeah, you got it.
I got it all?
You got it all.
Anything else I need to say?
No.
I was out with the boys catching.
Found a random broken pen in my purse.
Nice.
Good thing it didn't bust.
Nice. Are we sure it didn't bust?
Huh?
Are we sure it didn't bust?
I don't reckon.
I don't know why I like this little song.
Huh?
I don't know why I like this little song to start the show. How's everybody's Valentine's Day last night? thumbs up, you know? Give me a thumbs up over there on the Facebook feed.
You know,
Or thumbs down, I don't know. Thunder Radio.
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
I have a birthday today for my grandson.
All right, go ahead.
His name is Owen, O-W-E-N, Roberts,
Okay.
and he is 15 today.
Big one. All right, 15. Got him down.
Yes, and tell Miss Holly I'm real proud of her.
All right, Holly, she's real proud of you.
well, thank you. What are you proud of me for?
For hearing about all of these things you're doing and
Oh,
all these offices you're holding.
Yeah.
honey.
oh, well,
I'm
thank
proud
you.
of you.
Well,
I
thank
wish
you.
I could go to school.
Is this my Mimo? Thank you.
Bye.
You all have a blessed day.
You too.
I pay her good money to call in sometimes and tell me how proud she is of me.
Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the community. I got a phone call off air during that song break. Turning in a birthday. Happy 15th birthday to Owen Roberts. We'll hit those birthdays later on in the show as well. And also someone singing Holly's praises for all the amazing things that she is. Starting to see some bells over there on the Facebook Live feed.
Oh,
people
they
had-
must have had a good
People
Valentine's
had good
Day.
Valentine's, yes. Led by your brother.
Oh,
Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the Manchester community, everybody? What's going on? So I know Baskerville is happening this weekend at the Manchester Arts Center,
proud
or
of
as
you.
many of us like to call it, Bakersville. Many of us call it that. I think Bakersville is great. So that's this weekend at the Arts Center. We are 18 days away from Election Day. That's March the 5th. Early voting happening now. You can actually go vote now. It's happening at the Election Commission office. But so if you're, I like the early voting because I like to skip the lines.
I do too.
But I also enjoy the traditional side of voting on Election Day. Like I've done both, and
I prefer early voting. I'm all for tradition, but
I just like going to the polls on Election Day, especially on a big election. I just also don't have time for that, and I need to vote. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet on this one. I mean, I will vote, but I don't know which
day you're
which
gonna
day
go.
I'm going to go. If I'm going to go in the early voting period or on Election Day, but I will go. But anybody got preferences on that? Jump in on and weigh in on the phone or on Facebook. Are you early voter or a Election Day voter? I guarantee you this will not get anywhere near the feedback as spaghetti sauce conversations or whatever else we get into on the morning show.
Did you ever try when you were a kid in class to take pins apart and then put them back together, like take the springs
They never
out?
work the same.
Did it not make you feel like I'm wicked smart?
Yeah.
Look at me building.
Yeah, making things happen. Pam likes to early vote, so we're starting to get some feedback over there on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Hattie says early vote. He was yesterday. Said he's the first one yesterday morning.
Oh, he should get a prize or something if you're the first one in to vote.
Right?
There should be a door prize.
You should get to vote twice.
How do you just won yourself a Thunder Radio T-shirt?
Holly, hey, we went to breakfast yesterday with some people, and Holly just starts taking hats and shirts up there, giving them away. I was like,
It was Valentine's Day. I was
giving away a little bit of everything on Valentine's Day, wasn't you?
well,
We are 24 days away from the return of daylight savings time. I was riding in this morning to the station, and I was in the truck at 6, riding down Woodbury Highway or so, and there's plenty of light out. And I was like, it's about time for the time to switch because we'll start adding about a minute and a half a day, or keep adding that, and then the daylight will spring forward and it'll be dark on my way in again until summer. But I am ready to. I like the springing forward part because I like the afternoon light.
yeah.
Hate the springing forward part because of the sleep situation.
We're just gonna have to man up.
No, we really don't have a choice, I guess. It is what it is. And we are 34 days away from the official start of spring 2024. be here about a month. Pretty pumped about that.
I'm so excited. Just really ready for all the green stuff. Now that Valentine is over, I put up my Easter decorations, and
Oh, yeah.
they're so bright and green.
When
and
is Easter this year?
I don't know.
Hattie said he texted one of the candidates and said, "I don't know if you're going to win, but you're in the lead right now." It's a good way to go about it. Are you looking up Easter?
It's March 31st.
Kind of early this year.
I remember when Easter, if I thought as a child, it used to be in April.
It's in April most of the time, it seems like, but I've seen it fall in March before. Got leap year and 5 Sundays in March. So
Okay.
Christy was helping us answer.
Oh, that she knew?
Yeah, over there on the Facebook cams. Anything else coming up that you need to let folks know about? Basketball, a lot of people are asking about basketball. I've started to get questions. I got a couple of phone calls yesterday at the station. When do the basketball teams play again? Saturday. The girls play at 2. The boys play at 3:30 in the semifinals of the District 9 4A tournament. That's at home. So hope to see you there.
I do have something.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Thursday, February 22nd, there's going to be a freshman open house and CTE presentation. So if you've got an 8th grader going into 9th grade,
Okay.
this is information that you're going to want to get.
All right.
This all can be very confusing and intimidating if it's your first time around. It's going to be at the Coffee County Raider Academy. They are going to be registering. No, let me try again. They're going to be featuring registration information for 9th grade, programs of study information, questions and answers.
Yeah, I
I
highly
know
recommend you get involved.
I
there.
had a ton of those. So
There's a lot of different things kids can do when they get into high school. So if you got an 8th grader, take advantage of that. That's the 22nd.
it's the 22nd. It says 2 large group sessions in the Raider Academy gym at 5:10 and then another one at 6:10.
Do they need to pre-register for that?
I don't reckon.
Okay.
No, it doesn't say anything
Okay.
about.
Well, just show up. Be part of one of the groups.
Yeah,
and
I don't
learn some
see
stuff.
anything about registration. You just come on by.
Come on by. Yeah. Do we need to start counting down to graduation?
Don't. No. It makes me feel like I'm very behind. There are some senior moms that, they've already taken their kids' prom dress shopping and got all their senior pictures done, and
99 days.
I'm far, far behind.
On all that.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know when. I wish there was a book that says you need to start prom shopping here.
Well, I'm talking about graduation and
I know.
areas of study, and Holly's like, we got to get prom stuff.
No,
We gotta
I'm
get the prom
talking
stuff.
about the last few months of senior year. Those are things that happen. There's a lot.
I just want to go on record
There-
as saying there's way too much time, effort, and money spent on prom for something I don't even remember.
Well, some people may say there's too much time and effort on something you like football.
No, nobody says that.
I said it.
You're gonna get in trouble.
You can spend that
You
money
can't attack the sport.
elsewhere.
You can't attack the sports. You can attack prom. Nobody cares.
You don't care.
You might get a call from a dress shop complaining
Man,
that you
I'm gonna
just
tell you
cost them a
something.
$1,000 sale for a prom dress. It's crazy the amount of money people spend on this stuff. I mean, I had a suit when I went to prom. I got suited sized for it. It was nice, but it wasn't crazy. We didn't get a limo.
You know what I think's funny is when people are on Facebook criticizing something an artist wore for a show or a award
Yeah.
banquet or something like the Grammys or something. And I see somebody say, "Oh, so and so was showing so much skin," and then a few months later, I see their kid at homecoming.
Right.
I see them dresses they're wearing.
Speaking of, I guess we'll talk about this later. But I guess there's the conspiracy that Usher had a complete fake body on
Yeah,
at
that's
the Super Bowl. I know that's later.
going to be
but-
towards turd head free, because that's turd head activity to be
To be
just
that-
hating on somebody so much
And to be that dumb.
that you're like, look, he's got a bodysuit on. That's not even his real skin.
You can see it
That's
ripping
the
open.
dumbest thing I've ever heard.
And this to be that dumb is clearly
What's frustrating about it is they're not they you can't tell them anything. You
No.
can't say that's
They know.
tape.
they know.
That's tape. No, that's not tape.
How do you know?
It's the tape that's come off. That's
It's clear tape. It looked like it was peeling
Yeah.
because he was sweating profusely
yes, he was.
out there. Holly, behave yourself.
People ain't got nothing better to do.
No.
Drives me nuts.
Internet, man. Makes them famous. Makes them famous. That's what they want. All right. Even if it's, I don't think for some people like that, I don't think there's no such thing as bad publicity or bad fame. You know, like their post got attention and took off and they are happy.
I don't feel that way.
No.
I don't feel no pub is bad pub. I feel like bad pub is bad pub. I don't want it.
All right. Weather forecast. Mentioned it earlier. 63 degrees today. Sunny early. We will see increasing clouds throughout the day. They have a low tonight at 42. Weather Service has pushed up the rain. Originally, it wasn't going to start till Friday night into Saturday. Now it's going to be more Friday afternoon. An 80% chance of rain, high of 62. And then Friday night, we may see a few snow showers around. 29 for your low. And a 60 to 80% chance of showers. And then Saturday is very cold. Good thing we're playing basketball inside. 39 degrees Saturday.
Yeah.
Nice and toasty in the gym, though, Holly. I like afternoon basketball. It's like Saturday afternoon basketball. That's my favorite.
Yeah. Saturday morning, they're wrestling in
Oh, yeah. It's going to be the sectionals.
the sectionals, and I think I'm gonna have some
Oh, it's
start
a busy
my
day.
start my morning with some wrestling, and then get some afternoon basketball.
Well, that's Saturday. High of 39. 25 overnight Saturday. Sunday, we rebound up near 50 and then mid-50s by President's Day on Monday. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. With the spring around the corner, that means bug season around the corner. Call Tyler Patton today, 931-247-0781. No contract obligations with Patent Pest Control. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But what if I told you how to solve these issues? I'm talking about Emcella treatments with Dr. Van Winkle. I would have gotten into it when I was young.
wrestling.
I feel like I would have been good at it.
You're low to the ground. Your low body frame would be helpful. Help people to get leverage. It's like football. Low man wins.
Maybe it's because of how much me and my siblings wrestled. And I know we weren't using any kind of,
True moves.
certain techniques.
Dropping the big
but-
elbow.
Yeah, but I was wiry. I could get out of I felt like I could get out of the holds pretty easy.
Yeah.
I look at the basketball players and I'm like, there's no way I could do that. And then I'm like, maybe. So we went to a birthday party that had a gym, and me and the girl when
Oh yeah, I could put that video up. I got some video y'all
don't
playing.
you put that up.
Yeah.
I look like a weeble wobble. I did not look athletic at all. In my head, I was like, okay,
I'm moving good.
yeah, I'm doing pretty good. But when you went back and watched the video, I'm moving a lot slower than I thought. And also,
She was moving in slow motion.
I
It's like I
looked-
shot it in slow mo, but I wasn't.
I look like an elderly woman playing basketball. Like I was being cautious not to hurt myself. You could tell.
Yeah.
I would not be a good
I
basketball
just have a
player.
brief video. I'll make it play it.
No, you're not going to play that.
Why not?
Okay, then I'll start putting up videos of you.
What I do?
You do things.
I usually am careful not to let it get caught on video. I mean, it's nothing spectacular. It's just her dribbling a ball.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, they care. People care very much. Oh, the video I got is the girl one dribbling, and you trying to catch up to her, also in slow motion.
I know that's the one I thought I looked like I was going fast. I'm like, this is going to be good footage here. everybody that's ever made fun of me, they're going to choke on their words when they see how athletic I am.
She was shuffling her feet,
I had
scooching around.
I had a wedge shoe on,
You had no shoes on.
and then I took them off, and then I had socks on, so it was. I
Oh,
feel
I
like I
see.
could have done better if I had tennis shoes on that was like gripping the floor.
Some basketball shoes.
Yeah.
Get them Jordans.
or my website, theharrisfirm.net.
This is Allison Monahan at Westwood Middle School. You're listening to my favorite radio show, The Morning Show, with Josh and Holly.
Yes, welcome aboard. It's a crazy train of a show. We're here until 8:30, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors, or just getting you through your morning. We're trying our best to catch replays of the show on Apple, Spotify, or Google. Listen any time of the day in case you don't always have access to us first thing in the morning. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly and join our tens of subscribers there. You can also watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams over on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
I have a dentist appointment today.
He's nervous.
It's a cleaning, a routine cleaning.
It's a cleaning. She's like, I gotta go to the dentist.
It
People die from
tears.
these.
No, I never said people die from them.
She said it.
No, I said people have died having their wisdom teeth removed. Something about the anesthesia they were given. I don't know. Look it up. There are a lot of things that people are afraid of, and going to the dentist is my thing. Luckily for me, Dr. Carmine and his staff over there are super patient.
They're used to her. They got to coax her in there like getting a dog to go into the vet. You know, the dog tucks its tail and kind of like sits, and you got to drag it through the door.
Yes.
That's Holly trying to get her into the dentist
And
office.
they are always very sweet, and I don't have to wait.
Well, because she's a celebrity.
No,
There's no
oh my
waiting.
gosh, no.
She's got her own door over there.
No. I don't have to wait long, so I don't have to worry about like sit there and just dread it because they get me in quick.
What are we talking about here?
Remember the other day last week when
Remember the other day last week?
we were talking about people mispronouncing words or saying
Oh,
things
yeah.
differently?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were supposed to have a show on that, and we didn't.
No, it's not that there was a lot to cover this week, and I've held on to the show for today.
Do it. Let's do it.
I've been, since I had it in my head to do this show, I've been noticing a lot more conversation, if you will, about it. Like, for instance, I heard Tiffany on the radio talking about the buttercups coming up.
Uh-huh.
And she said that they were her favorite flower. She's not from around here, but they're not actually buttercups.
Oh.
She said we call them here. We call them buttercups, but I think they are actually called. Hang on.
Nothing like good preparation.
Tiffany, text me. What did
Oh,
you
boy.
say them? What did you say them buttercups was called?
She's probably not even listening to the show. And,
Is it a daffodil?
oh, boy.
Maybe daffodil. Anyway, she said it was her favorite flower, but I'm like, to us, those are buttercups, but I guess where she's from, they're called daffodils, or insert correct name here.
Well, she's from New York, so they don't do anything right.
She's from New York?
Buffalo.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's pretty well rid herself of the accent. You can't really...
Daffodils. She did text me.
Okay.
She is listening. Thank you, Tiffany.
Very good. So, yeah, people have different names for different things, I guess, or different words for different things. That's the topic today.
I have a friend. She calls an envelope an envelope.
Well, she's wrong. There's two ways to say it, and I say envelope. Occasionally, I've caught myself saying envelope. I don't know why, but occasionally I'll do it. I've never said envelope, or what she said. What she say? Envelope.
Envelop.
That's not right. There's no world in which that is correct, except for hers.
She also. I feel like she mispronounces a lot of words.
Mm.
Now that I think about it,
May not be your friend after this show.
Tiffany texted and said daffodil is the correct name horticulturally.
Oh well.
Look at me.
We're not.
I nailed that word the first time.
We're not horticulturalists down here. We'll call it what we like. We're from the South. We have fun names for things.
What is it that as you get older, you start paying attention to the different birds? When you're younger, they're just all birds.
Yeah.
A
and
bird was on my
At
window.
a certain point, you know exactly
A
what kind of
bird.
bird it is.
And now you see a bird that is a different color than normal. And you're like, oh, look at that bird. And you try to get your phone out and get a picture. All right. Off topic. Sorry. Coke and pop.
Envelop is a verb.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Hattie's got that right. Envelope is a noun. That's correct.
It would be correct if you were saying the envelope envelops the letter.
Right. Otherwise, that's incorrect.
Envelope. That's how I say it.
Lazy Southern talk. Where we're from.
Buggy or shopping cart?
Buggy.
Buggy.
It's a buggy.
I've noticed a lot of the terms that I use. A lot of the way we say things around here are on them Appalachian videos and how they say it.
I don't know about no Appalachian videos.
It's on TikTok.
Oh, I see. I don't do TikTok really.
And it spoke from, well, Appalachia, Appalachian Mountains.
This segment's going swimmingly well.
It's those folk, and they say how they like what they'll say water hose, and somebody will pick it up and they'll go hose pipe.
Yeah, I say water hose.
I always said hose pipe.
Which one's supposed to say? Which one is our Southerners supposed to say? I always said water hose.
It seemed like when I was little, it was always a hose pipe.
Yeah.
But now, as I've lived here for a long time,
It's water hose.
I don't know. I think I might still say hose pipe.
I've heard you say it before, and I'm like, what?
You heard me say hose
Yeah.
pipe?
You ever went and drank out of one? Like, I know we all did at some point, but
Yeah.
lately,
Very
it does not
loud
taste
rubber taste
Yeah,
to
it does
it.
not taste like it used to.
Uh-uh.
I'm like, this sun has been hitting this thing. This is cancer. There's cancer coming right out of the end of this. The folks over at Wisteria Hill say hose pipe.
Okay.
Clint says buggy instead of
I say-
shopping
yeah,
cart.
I say
But
buggy.
not a lot of people say shop. You got to be real fancy to say shopping cart, I think.
Fireflies or lightning
They're
bugs?
lightning bugs. They're lightning bugs. There is a small area in East Tennessee that says fireflies.
I've used both.
Oh, no.
I think because fireflies is quicker, lightning bug has more syllables.
They're lightning bugs. The lightning bugs are out. I think fireflies is also a northern kind of thing. It's like soda and pop.
People also call them glowworms.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Okay,
Egg or egg?
egg,
Egg.
ag. No.
Ag. If my kids say they want to go catch fireflies, they are grounded. Jessica Addison.
Lightning bugs.
They're lightning bugs. Remember, you used to catch them, put them in a jar, and
Oh yeah.
I'd put like a bunch of stuff in there, like to make them a little habitat. And I'm like, these bugs are going to live the best life. Look, there's a stick in there, and there's some grass, and a little bit of water. And the
Like-
next morning, they're dead. I'm like, oh, well.
Let me tell you what my
Yeah, there's
cousins,
holes in 'em.
when I first moved to Tennessee, I was around 10 or 11, and my cousins already lived here. And I didn't come from a city per se,
She came from the projects of Augusta.
but say say you're on the square in Manchester and it's lightning bug season, you're not going to see a ton of them right there.
No.
And so when we first moved to Tennessee, I felt like there were lots of fields and a lot
yeah.
more wide open spaces than I had been around normally. And the lightning bugs, I remember it was just amazing to me at how many there were. And my cousins was like, come on out, let's catch them. So they would catch them and they'd rip the little light off and rub it on their body.
Kids,
like,
don't do that.
don't do that. That's mean.
Do not give them any ideas.
I'm just saying what I used to do.
No.
And I didn't like it at the time. I was like, that's got to be painful,
That's
right?
gotta be
That
cruel.
we're killing them.
Yeah.
Anyway, we did it and rubbed their like lightning guts on our faces and played glow in the dark tag.
Entertainment.
Obviously, it still bothers me.
I can't wait to get the phone call from PETA and trying to cancel our show.
Yeah, we just ripped them little lights off and just
Mm.
smear the glow.
I took one and threw it into a spider web once to see what would happen. And that spider was quick. And he had that thing wrapped up and it was still glowing inside the
In the
in the
little
web.
wrapping.
Yeah. Then I felt bad.
Well,
Yeah. Serial killers.
no, I think no, it wasn't like I was outside with a magnifying glass burning ants.
Yeah. Well, it's just
It was my first time to the country. I didn't know what I was
To the
doing. I
country?
thought I was doing country things.
Yeah. This is what you do out here. You tear these bugs up. That's gross.
I probably wish I
I
wouldn't have told that
I
story.
can't believe you
now
told that story.
Now that it's out there.
Everybody's like,
And
okay.
you know what's going to happen? Everybody that has a bug story about them when they was little is going to catch me probably at a basketball game and say, when I was little, I used to take worms and tie them in knots and chunk them in the water. Or, something.
What
Insert
kind of story is that?
insert funny bug story here.
Well, what's happening is the channel is getting changed a lot, and it's gonna be like, Billy, I don't think we need to listen to Josh and Holly
Don't.
anymore. I don't.
You know what
This
kind
is
of
not-
person I am? I am a scoop a spider up person and
Rip its legs off.
carry it outside. I'm not a bug squisher.
No, she just rips the back half off.
We had a mouse in the garage, and Josh wanted to put out traps, but I wanted to put out live traps. And I think Josh and the neighbor are kind of like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Kill it."
Yeah.
So I'm not that kind of person. Suckers or lollipops? Who says lollipop?
Yeah. Besides,
Matter of fact, I hate that word.
yeah. Besides Lil Wayne, it's a sucker.
It's a sucker.
All of them, like they're all like whatever kind you get. Even if it's the little one at the bank or it's the big one with the gum, and it's all sucker. They're all suckers.
The only time I will ever consider it to be a lollipop is when it's like really big and round and flat. You know, those really
the
big,
the
obnoxious,
oversized ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll say lollipop on it. Because I imagine like a little.
You can't fit that in your mouth. Stop it.
Okay.
Christina Dotson said that she also did that. You're not alone. My
Okay.
grandpa taught me to do that so I could glow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Play tag.
Now you two can have a little serial killer breakfast club.
In corners of Wisconsin and Rhode Island, it says a drinking fountain. I call it a water fountain. I think everybody calls it a water
It's a
fountain.
water fountain.
Here they have it listed as a drinking fountain. They call it a bubbler in corners of Wisconsin and Rhode Island.
A bubbler?
Bubbler.
The water fountain's called a bubbler?
Yeah, go get a drink out the bubbler.
Oh, I've never heard
You'll
that
be
one.
fine.
I learned a new one today. Bubbler. I remember being in elementary school and the kids would put their whole mouth on it. Like you're trying to, you be in line after gym class and you are thirsty.
It's like, back up, dude.
Like you just played kickball or dodgeball hard for 30 minutes. You are about to die. You know what I mean? And the kid in front of you has got the whole mouth guard in their mouth, drinking the water. And I'm like, I can't even drink that now. Morning show.
Holly, what
A what?
A lady's bra. What do you call a lady's bra?
I call it a bra. What do you call it?
I call it a bra, but my mother would call it a brassiere.
Oh yeah, a
Oh, yeah.
brassiere.
It's
Yeah,
pretty well known. That one. I've heard that's more of an older term.
brassiere. Yeah, you don't hear them called that
No, I don't
anymore.
hear that much. No.
Now they have bros ears, like for guys.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I'm excited about this bubbler.
There's quite a few names for the end of a piece of a loaf of bread. I just got to going too fast.
Oh no, I was looking at this comment over here.
Including heel, crust, and butt, depending on who you ask.
What was that for again?
I know you weren't paying
The end of the
attention.
bread?
Yeah. Or like the edge of the pizza. What do you call it?
It's crust.
It's crust. I normally say crust. I have heard it called the heel. I've heard it called the heel.
I haven't heard that. No. I know the end of the banana is the bananas. Nobody wants that part.
The little
The
brown,
little whatever that is at the end of
mushy
it.
part.
Yeah. Aaron said she was calling from Zach Morris's cell phone. After that last call.
It took me a minute.
Oh, he had said it already. I just didn't have a chance to sneak it in there.
It took me a minute to.
To picture that.
I was trying to figure out who was calling. I was trying to figure out who was Aaron. There was a lot of. When I finally got there, it was worth it.
Pizza bone.
Yeah, the pizza bone. That's what I've heard it called.
Pizza bone. Soda or pop? Neither one are correct. The answer is
It's
Coke.
Coke.
It's just all Coke.
What kind of Coke do you want? I want a Sprite.
Yeah.
What kind
It's
of
just it's all Coke.
what kind of Cokes you got? I got Dr. Thunder.
Yeah. It's all Coke. Up in East Tennessee, they call it pop. Like in the Tri-Cities.
Oh yeah.
Been up there and they've been like, you want some pop?
I
I'm like,
saw a Super Bowl commercial for this new kind of Coke. It's
Mhm.
called Poppy.
I did see that.
It's supposed to be like
I'm gonna get you some.
healthy. No, you're not. I won't drink it.
You won't even try?
Nope.
Holly,
Nope.
give it an effort.
No.
One more. We gotta move on.
I don't like flavored Cokes. I don't like orange soda and grape soda.
Fanta is the bomb.
I don't. Ooh.
I
blech.
love some orange Fanta.
If I drink something fruity like that, I want it to be Kool-Aid.
Grape's good too.
No, I don't want any carbonation in it.
My grandma called it sody.
Sody.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
I've heard the crackers called sody crackers.
Yeah.
Why do they call it that?
I don't know. Poppy. Poppy is so good.
What do you call like athletic shoes? Grab my.
Oh, I say tenny hoppers. Tennis shoes.
Where's my tenny hoppers?
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes. That's
Yeah.
what
Who says sneakers much anymore?
some people do. It's between sneakers, not sneakers. That's the candy bar.
Sneakers
Sneakers.
and tennis shoes.
The Northeast and South Florida say sneakers.
Northeast and South Florida. I guess it's where everybody goes to retire from
Yeah.
the Northeast. It's to
Everybody
South
else
Florida.
says tennis shoes.
Yeah. You don't hear sneakers much.
When I was little, I remember my Meemaw calling it a pocketbook. Hand me my pocketbook.
Pocketbook. My grandma
But
said that.
most everybody I know call it a purse.
Mm-hmm. Did your grandparents call your backpack your satchel? Your book
My
bag?
dad did.
Your book bag?
Get your book satchel.
Get your book satchel, get your studies.
I called it a backpack.
It's backpack. Hoodie or pullover? Those are two different things though.
I call it a hoodie.
Hoodie.
A lot of times I'll call it a hoodie even if it doesn't have a hood.
Yeah, like a crew.
If it doesn't have a hood, sometimes I'll call it a sweatshirt.
You got any more? Or go save them for later?
Yeah, we'll save them for later.
It's a word debate day. The best one so far is bubbler. A water fountain is now a bubbler.
No, I will never call it that.
I'm calling it that.
They didn't even call it a water fountain. They called it a drinking fountain. Water fountain wasn't even on their list.
Morning show.
Good morning.
Morning.
My grandmother My grandmother from Tennessee always called a pillowcase a pillow slip.
Oh,
A pillow. You say flip?
slip.
Pillow slip?
A pillow slip.
Pillow slip. I haven't heard that one.
That's a good one.
Thanks for sharing. A pillow slip. Pillowcase is a pillow slip. Is anybody going to listen today and then start using some of these words that they've not heard before?
Another one that I feel like I say, but
Penny hopper needs
you
to be a
don't
thing.
say is rag.
I don't. I think I say washcloth.
You say wash rag?
I don't. No, I said washcloth.
Okay. I just say rag.
Yeah.
And somebody told me one time, they were like, Holly, a rag is what you wash the car with. A washcloth is what you use
She's not
to-
fancy.
to wash your. I'm like, no, they're all rags.
Now we have different levels of rags. Like we have the nicer ones that go in our bathroom. Then we have the ones that are kind of stained. They go to the kids' bathroom. And then we have the ones that are really stained, and those are just like to wipe the counters.
Yeah, to like, those are cleaning rags.
Those are cleaning rags. There's when we fold the laundry, there's 3 different places that the
Right,
rags
yeah.
go. But we got nice white ones. They're new, and that's our bathroom. And then
I don't know if anybody wants this little tip,
Oh boy.
but it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite, like, home organization / cleaning
Oh.
tips.
Share.
I only buy white towels
There's your tip.
and I only buy white sheets.
And they are filthy.
No, they're not, because you can use bleach on them. And if you
can.
buy colored towels, you're not going to get the same color every time. So you're going to open the cabinet and there's going to be a lot of mix match colors towels in there, and some of them's got bleach stains on them and they're not real cute anymore. I do all white and it's nice and
What?
uniform
What?
and yeah.
Don says my girl stained them with lipstick. Drives me nuts.
I'm gonna tell you something. My mascara, when I take my makeup off, even though I have bleached the snot out of them, the rags are still like they got little makeup faces imprinted
Yeah,
on
the
them.
rags do, and then the visor on the car where she has done makeup, it's just stained with makeup.
So anyway,
We got games to play. Name that tune coming up in just a minute. We're way past due. We're supposed to take a break at the top of the hour. It's 7:13, so we got to get this thing back on track. Morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. M-Sculpt Neo treatments. A lot of times you think about treatments that are going to enhance your muscles, going to cut fat, and you're thinking, oh, that must be surgery. That must be expensive. That's not the case. M-Sculpt Neo is in office. Have it done on your lunch break. It's non-invasive. There's no surgeries required. It's very affordable. Learn more, drvanwinkle.com. You can spot reduce fat as much as 30% in the treated area. That's drvanwinkle.com, or go by his office at 1030 MacArthur Street in Manchester.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers who switched to Erie saved up to $951.
Wash rags.
so they say wash rags,
Somebody said wash rags.
pecans and pecans.
They came up earlier.
That's one that's always going to be
Pecan.
hard for me. That's I will probably never ever call it a pecan.
Pecan. There's 3. Pecan,
I would be
pecan, and pecan.
I would be more inclined to say a pecan.
A pecan. Is it a
It's
fourth
a
option?
pecan pie.
Whoops. Hit a button I wasn't supposed to hit. All right, we'll come back. Let's name that tune, Holly. My husband from South Georgia, he says very strong pecan.
That's how I say it.
Yeah. Holly's from Augusta. It's a Georgian thing. And then she got me saying it, and my mom doesn't like it. She's like, nah, it's pecan.
Well,
Holly's corrupted me in many ways.
I think that if somebody came down there,
Somebody came down there, you better take a gun with you.
and
It's
was
dangerous.
like, "Who's making the pecan pie this year?" I think I would make fun of them. So it's okay that people make fun of me. Zach Brown calls it pecan, just saying.
He's from Georgia.
The thing is my Mima and Papa had pecan trees. They were in their yard. We'd go out there and pick them up, and eat them.
There's two words: caramel. So you got caramel, and
That's
Caribbean or Caribbean.
Those are good ones.
I say Caribbean.
I have said both.
I
If I'm
will-
saying
I will say
Pirates
both.
of the Caribbean, I
Yeah.
don't say Pirates of the Caribbean.
But I say Caribbean.
If
we're
I'm going there, I
Yeah.
say
Which
Caribbean.
that sounds like fun. And caramel. I don't say caramel.
I say caramel.
She says something all different.
Caramel. I say caramel.
Caramel. I like it. Chocolate caramel. I probably say it wrong. Yesterday, about 45 minutes into the show. Oh. I need some medicine. Cake.
Don't. She'll bring it. Don't bring him nothing, Kate. We have stuff.
I haven't seen her on our feet in a while. Did you make her mad?
I hope not. She may be just
She's not
busy
been
selling
over
them houses.
She's not been commenting over it.
She wants us to get bikes and start a bike club. So
Oh.
that's probably going to be my next purchase.
No, you're not buying a bike.
It's exercise.
Y'all loan Holly a bike so she can see she doesn't like it first.
Ship dreams into reality. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1477317.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
We are behind schedule today. We've got to pick up the pace. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. Getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. It is a lovely, lovely day out there. You like it? I said lovely.
That's one of Josh's overused words.
39 degrees outside the Thunder Studios. Headed for high of around 62, 63 today. A little bit of wind, but otherwise beautiful, sunny, and some clouds later on. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Those folks at their new location, 205 South Woodland Street, they've got deals going on about every day. Now that Valentine's is over, I keep my eyes on whatever's next, but pretty much every day it's 15% off of this, 20% off the store. Like, they are always doing something. Go see them at their new location, 205 South Woodland Street, just off the square, downtown Manchester at Woodland Plaza. All right, games. Stupid, silly stat in a little bit, but first, name that tune. But first, what's at Prater's?
All right, it's Thursday, everybody. They got a half a smoked barbecue chicken, country fried steak with gravy, fried chicken, smoked pulled pork, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, mixed veggies, green beans, potato salad, coleslaw, and side salad. You can get a meat and two for $9.99 or a meat and three for $10.99. You can find Prater's Barbecue at 620 Woodbury Highway.
Correct, Holly. All right, name that tune. What do we got today?
Josh has got a little snippet of a song he's going to play, a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. Once you have figured out what the song is, give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. The area code is 931-728-1320, or you can dial 728-3526. I feel like it's easy today. You have to give me the exact right name and the artist, and you're going to win a Thunder Radio t-shirt.
Swag. Name that tune. Name the artist.
Amy said we're behind schedule
Oh,
today.
we are behind schedule today.
She's missing. She was going to miss Name That Tune.
Amy's lost to somebody else's game. Somebody else going to get in the car late and be like, what's this game they're playing? Oh, this is fun. This is a whole lot better than that other crap they do. Oh, why don't I have an answer yet? 728-1320. I know people know it.
Play it again.
Name this song and the artist. Morning show. Oh, no, I lost them. Dina. Morning show.
Hey, I think I know it.
All right, give me a guess.
I think it's Meatloaf. I Do Anything for Love.
Yes,
that is the right answer. Holly just kind of stared at me. Yes, she's excited. Who is this?
Oh, yeah. Sarah Bryan.
Sarah. Good job, Sarah. Winner. Congratulations. Thanks for playing. and we'll hook you up with a shirt anytime. Okay.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yes.
I love how excited she is.
That's got to be a commercial. I love when they get all excited like that. Right? Yes.
But I won't do
But I
that.
won't do that. No.
What
happened to you?
I started to make a joke, and then I was like, back off, Holly, back off. And then I was like, no, I'm going to do it. And so I was kind of caught in the middle of common sense and
she glitched and malfunctioned on live radio. Like
I was going to say, a lot of folks heard that last night.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to go to the dental, the Carmine Family Dental Perfect Smile Cams over on Facebook, Twitter, and rewatch Holly and what, like, she had a glitch reaction. She started talking on live TV. She rewinded. She
You know,
live
on my
radio.
I have like these two. It's like a devil and angel on my shoulder, and one of them's like, Holly, your friends are listening. Say it.
Holly, your kids are listening.
Holly, your kids are listening. Shush.
Don't say it. You know what? You want to do something a little off schedule?
I do.
Since we're a little behind schedule.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and do joke of the day?
Okay, sure.
Let's do joke of the day right now. We usually do that right before the stat, but let's go ahead and get that out of the way.
This joke of the day was sent in by Nicole.
All right, let's hear it.
Why does Tigger always have his head in the toilet?
Why is that, Holly?
Looking for poo. Thank you, Nicole. And thank you to Board and Brush, because the joke of the day is crafted by Board and Brush in Manchester. And they offer events for every occasion, like birthday parties for kids and adults,
Yeah, you're going to a
bachelorette
party
Yeah, it's
this weekend.
tomorrow. You're going to find me up there. Work groups, sport team.
She's all tore up.
I'm tore up.
She's
I need
all
to just
tore up
slow
from
on down.
This joke she's told earlier.
Get over there.
The
and
unofficial joke of the day earlier.
enjoy some team bonding. Board and Brush is also perfect for date night, girls' night, and kids crafting. They'll help you with everything. You don't have to be super crafty to do this. Anyone can do it. Josh could do it. Learn more at boardandbrush.com/Manchester. Also follow them on Facebook to see what specialty events they've got coming up.
That's right. Board and Brush, Manchester. boardandbrush.com/Manchester. Morning show here until 8:30.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This local news.
Holly completely turned off our Church of Christ crowd. Way to go, Holly.
It wasn't that.
No,
It
it's
wasn't
funny.
that
It's
bad.
fine, it's
I've
fine.
said way worse.
Oh yeah. I probably turned them off the other day when I started dropping F-bombs on Facebook. They were watching.
Is Dr. Carmine watching?
I don't know. He was earlier.
This is water. It's not coffee.
It's usually coffee. You don't let her.
It's water.
No, it's usually coffee.
I'm taking care of these teeth. No coffee.
Hey, if she's drinking too much coffee, I want a personal phone call on that. She told me that she was allowed to drink some coffee. And I'm like, all right, we spend a lot of money on these teeth. Do not ruin them. And so
I love my teeth.
I need to be like the parent, and he needs to be like the principal's office. You call me and tell me if she ain't doing right.
I've always been insecure about my teeth. Even when I was younger, I thought they were small and almost transparent. I feel like you could almost see through my teeth. They were just not like big pearly whites. I wanted big old teeth. And one year for Christmas, my parents, I opened the box and it was like this Amazon set of dentures, I guess. Yeah. You put them over your teeth, and they were big and plastic and ridiculous, and it was a complete.
Look, I got pretty teeth now.
Yeah, it was a complete joke. But fast forward 8 years, and I went to Dr. Carmine's office, and I told him how insecure I am when I smile, so much so that I would smile with a closed mouth.
Yeah.
Like give him one of these.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. I would cover my
I'm giving full smiles, even when my teeth are rotting out of my head. I'm just smiling.
I would cover my mouth a lot. I feel like people are always looking at your mouth as you're talking.
Yeah, they do.
You just want that to. Because I could see a really, really good looking person and then they'll smile and their teeth are janky. I don't know. I just didn't want that to be me. So Dr. Carmine hooked me up, told me what I should have done, and he did it. And it's been a couple years now, and I love my teeth now. But I'm very scared of the dentist.
She is terrified.
I think it may have stemmed from when I was younger. I can remember going to the dentist, and these dentists that kids go to now were the whole office.
It's like a McDonald's play place.
Yeah.
Slide down the slide, and there's little brushes that hit your teeth on the way down. You know,
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
And then you get all these prizes when you leave.
I know.
When I went to the dentist, there was like one janky mural on the wall when you come in.
Of a clown.
Yeah. And kids crying everywhere. And anyway, I hated going. And one time I remember they had to like hold me down in the dentist chair. The girl there, she was like, "You hold my hand, sweetie. You just hold my hand." I was like, "Okay." And I guess I squeezed it too hard. And she was like, "Let go of my hand." She was mean. And then she held me down.
This is like us having to hold the girl one down to get a shot.
Well, that happened. I
Not
don't
long
like
ago.
needles. And when I was sick one time, I had to get an injection, and my parents had to physically hold me down. And
An injection. Do you say injection
A
or shot?
shot.
Because that's another word for our debate today.
And
you say shot.
They had my parents, some nurses, doctor. Well, one nurse was holding my head down because I was like flopping around like this, and he had my head and he held it, and then I think he asked my dad. He said, "You want to switch sides with me? I'll get that arm, you get the head," because that's where all the screaming was coming up. And I'm telling a lot of things today about myself. Maybe I should.
Yeah, Holly's kind of in a tell-all. These are her confessions. Usher. We talk about that later. His fake body.
Yeah, that was the dumbest thing.
People are dumb. I'm all about a good conspiracy theory. Don't get me wrong, but you got to be real about it.
Let's see. I guess I need to be looking up the stat.
You do need to be looking up the stat. It's going to be hard for me to do work today. I'm really going to want to go outside and play. Be a good day to get in a few miles. Do a little run in.
I might exercise today. You never know. May go buy me a bike.
I'll tell you what, you buy a bike and I'm not putting in a pool.
I thought you wanted me to be healthy.
Yeah, well, there's a spin class up at the rec center. They got bikes up at Snap.
I want to go somewhere.
They got the screens.
Can I borrow a bike from somebody? I don't even know if I remember how to ride a bike. It's been so long.
We'll take you down to the park and let you ride around down there, like around the parking lot, like you did little kids. Remember teaching the kids? Remember the girl one time she went where you used to live, had a huge hill next to her house, but she knew how to ride a bike. She knew, but she took off going down this hill and got going too fast and took her legs and stuck them straight out to the side.
Made no attempt
and started screaming my name. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? I started trying to chase after her, but I couldn't catch her. Like, she has a pretty long hill. And she got to the end of it and crashed. I was like, honey, you put your feet back down on the pedals and push the brakes. It's the brake pedals. Them were the best. The brake pedals. No, she didn't have Holly mighty training wheels.
Well, yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
6:30 to 8:30, Monday through Friday. It is the Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Tummy tucks, laser liposuctions. These are available right here in Manchester. Breast augmentations as well. Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates, 1030 MacArthur Street. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
Trey's joined the show. Welcome, Trey. He must be on the water somewhere or something.
Is he not back yet?
I don't know what he's doing. He's just making us jealous with his pictures of the ocean. I've got to move to the ocean. At least once every 2 or 3 weeks, I look for radio stations for sale in Florida, and there are some. And I'm like, I could just go on down there, and we'll just take this show on the road. Y'all can still watch on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would probably think we're far less entertaining down there.
Compared to Florida Man stories that they get.
Yeah. I mean, they live that.
Yeah.
We might get killed by Florida Man down there. But I want to get closer to the water and the warm weather. And days like this don't help.
When I have memories pop up when we're at the beach and stuff, I always complain about, we got to go to the
Josh, every
beach
time we
again.
go on vacation, he wants to go
But
south.
when we leave, I'm like, I want to go back to the beach.
Yes.
Maybe just a different beach. I don't know.
You play games?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Tim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. They now have wheels and tires for your ATVs and UTVs, or your side-by-sides and UTVs. So stop by and see them. I know I've not gotten into the side-by-side market. I've never had one.
They look fun.
I'm waiting on the prices to come down. Kind of like the flat screen TVs, you know? I can afford those now. But when I do, I know I can get my wheels and tires. At Freedom Automotive, they can do all of your automotive repairs as well. Alignments, exhaust work, catalytic converters, and they're locally owned and operated. That's what's great about Freedom Automotive. Their owners and technicians, they're going to the same churches you're going to, eating at the same restaurants. Their kids play on the same ball teams, go to the same schools. They're going to go the extra mile to make sure you're well taken care of at Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard, right in front of College Street Elementary. Holly?
It's estimated that only about 30% of us can do this. What is it? Only about 30% of us can do this thing. What is it?
728-1320 to take your guesses this morning on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. We're a little late getting to the stats, so we may not have to fight the kids for the phone lines. Of course, that may be detrimental to us.
Daphne says splits. It's a good guess.
I have another
Not right.
debate on words in a little while too. We'll have to wait.
Okay.
Eli sent this to me like 30 minutes ago. Sorry, Eli. I don't check my phone sometimes. Nikki says ride a bike, but that's not right. And Trey still is in the Caribbean somewhere, or Caribbean, whichever you say.
Lucky. Be careful over there.
Starting to get lots of guesses on the video feed, but nothing on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. 728-1320. Holly, read that stat again.
About 30% of us cannot do this thing. What is it?
Can't do it.
Only 30% can do it. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, redo that.
Only about 30% of people can do this.
Only 30% can do this. Can. I don't think I can do this. I don't think. Morning show.
Is it touch your tongue to your nose?
Touch your tongue to your nose. Good guess, but that's not it. And a lot of people were saying that over here.
That's a great guess. You're on the right
Can't
track.
do that either. Morning show.
It ain't my chance time to win, but can I guess?
You're already on the phone, Matthew. You might as well.
Tie a cherry stem in their mouth.
Good guess, but not.
Can you do
it.
that? Matthew?
I think we lost him. Morning show.
Roll your tongue.
Roll your tongue. Good guess, but not it. I don't know if he means roll like roll.
He means
or
fold
like
it.
or like. That's making a weird sound on the microphone.
Sorry.
Morning show.
Whistle?
Whistle.
Whistle while you work. Not it. Good try. Morning show. Oh no, Dina, call back.
I had a gym teacher that could put his, whistle with his fingers in his mouth, and it was the loudest
Right.
sound. I always thought that was amazing.
I never could whistle very good. I could whistle a little, but not great. Jessica says, touch your toes. Pam says, push-ups. That's about right.
I probably can do one push-up.
I watched the girl one try to do push-ups. I get so mad at her because I know she can do it. Morning show.
Stand on your head.
Stand on your head. Nope, not it. I don't think 30% of people can stand on their head. That's a lot. Morning show.
Wiggle your ears.
Wiggle your ears. Okay. Good guess. Not right, but that's the closest we've got.
I feel
think.
like less than 30% are able to do that.
wiggle
I've
your
seen
ears?
people do it.
Yeah. Oh, Dina, call back. We were just talking about this yesterday. I haven't heard much from Dina. Daphne says, speaking of the language, that is not right. Morning show.
Wink.
Wink. Good guess, but not it. Only 30% of people can do this. We've got several guesses today. None of them right. I feel like, what was it? Wiggle your ears, that they said?
Yeah.
That's probably our closest one. Morning show.
Move your nostril.
Move your nostrils. There it is. Flare your nostrils is technically the right answer. What's your name?
It's Katrina.
Katrina. Good job. Yeah. Flare the nostrils. Can you do that? Can you do it?
No, I can't. No.
What about wiggle your ears?
Nope. Can't do it.
Can you roll your tongue?
No, maybe I don't know. No, I've practiced that. That's the only one I'm probably the closest to.
Do you have any talent at all?
I'm playing James.
You and me both. All right. Well, you're not going to be playing anymore because you're going to have a Thunder Radio t-shirt. You come on by and pick that up.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks
for playing along.
Watch my nose.
No, it's just going up and down. Your eyes are twitching.
Okay. Well,
You're
no,
not-
I can't do it.
Trey says cook chicken wings properly. He didn't say properly. I added that, but morning show.
Yes. Is it roll your tongue?
It wasn't roll your tongue. We got the answer right before you called. The answer is flare your nostrils.
Oh,
Thanks
okay.
for playing. Thanks for playing.
Thanks. Uh-huh.
I got very upset. Speaking of cooking chicken wings, we broke out the Traeger last night because it was so
nice.
I was like, we need to cook outside, and we didn't. We smoked a pizza on the Traeger, and as we got done with the pizza, I got it off the grill and I just put it into the cool down mode. It's got a process it goes through, but it's an electric grill. It's got to have electricity, and the power flickered right as that started.
So it didn't get to do
So it
that.
didn't do its proper shutdown, and I'm very anxious and nervous that something's not going to work right now. Because I went back out there and there's something burning up underneath there. I'm like, oh, I hope it's okay. It only went through 10 seconds of its cool down.
'Cause
It
if
usually
it's-
takes about 5 minutes to cool down.
Because it's going to break. If we own it, it's going to tear up.
I know. And I got such a good deal on this. I got it for $100. It was used. And so I'm not allowed
It's
to.
an older model.
No, it's one of the first ones, but it works great.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to have nice stuff.
Oh.
So the electric company was like, "Oh, I see you got a Traeger." Not anymore. Clint says, "Who in here can do the people's eyebrow?" That's a rare talent.
So when I
can
was
do both eyebrows.
When I was in about 8th or 9th grade, we watched a lot of wrestling, and The Rock was big back in.
Back in.
What'd I say?
You said back in.
Back then.
Back in. Rock was big.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, back when he was a wrestler and not an actor. But we don't have not one family photo where my brother's not doing the people's eyebrow. It'll be the first day of school picture, and we're all out there in our nice clothes, and Clint's doing the people's eyebrow. Where'd you go?
I was listening to you tell your story while I looked up something. I was trying to find a picture of his hat.
What hat?
So Eli had sent a picture, and he said, "What do you call this?" But I was going to put it on the screen for everybody.
Okay.
For Facebook, but I don't really have it.
It's a toboggan.
Toboggan. What is the other word used for it?
Did he not say?
He didn't. He just said, "What do you call this?" And it's a picture of a toboggan. And
Well,
we had
someone call in last week actually, and we're saying that a toboggan is is what some folks call a sled.
A beanie.
A beanie. Yeah, that's a.
They're toboggans. Clearly.
I call it a toboggan, but I do know that it is a word for a type of sled. Hat.
It's a toboggan.
Put your winter hat on.
Yeah, toboggan. That's the answer.
Do you say cap?
It's hat. I don't say ball, cap. Everything's a hat.
It's all a hat.
And I'm going to wear more and more as my hair continues to go away. And I'm sure my hair is going away faster because I wear hats. Although I don't believe that's it. I think my hair is going away faster because of the kids and all the stress that I've been under in the past year.
We should go ahead and start cutting your hair short. That way it's not as noticeable.
Just start whacking it off.
Yep.
It's getting bad.
Yeah.
It's thinning fast. Anybody got any suggestions for me to grow it back? I mean, I'm not adverse to having some transplants.
Some hair plugs.
Look, we paid for your teeth. I think I should get some hair.
I bought you some special shampoo, and all you had to do was use it.
No, I used the shampoo.
It was the oil afterwards. You had to massage.
I didn't do that part.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had to do all that.
We'd even bought you some Rogaine, and you didn't even use it properly.
Because you had to put it on right before bed, and it was all runny and it was wet. I didn't like that. Maybe I should toughen up.
I guess you're going to be bald.
Jessica said, get rid of the kids if you want the hair to come back. That's pretty much what it is. Hattie says, quit holding on to the hair. Just let it go. Yeah, it's pretty much what's going to happen here pretty soon. They walk around like Vinny. They're going to shave it.
Hattie's got short hair too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just, I don't feel like I'm going to look good bald. I don't look good now, but I don't feel like I'm going to be one of those guys that can pull off the bald look. I don't want to be the person hanging on to the little bit of hair, though.
Yeah.
They're like this, the little bit that you call, I don't want to be that person.
In fact, it highlights the fact that
you're bald. Yeah. But I don't know what I don't know what to do. I think I might want to be like the shave it real short, but not
all the way
kind of person.
Yeah.
Like a 5 o'clock shadow look on the head situation.
We'll start every time I cut your hair from now moving forward. We'll just cut it.
I don't know if I want to do that.
A little shorter each time. We'll just go a little shorter. We'll ease you into this.
Yeah. I don't want the Macintosh Island.
Oh, me.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. We've still got Thursday coming up. We're going to talk about Usher's fake body, quote unquote, that he was using. Let's tell you about Common John Brewing Company. We were there yesterday for breakfast. Not going back today for breakfast, but you can. They'll be there Wednesday through Saturday starting at 8, Sundays starting at 10. Highly recommend the breakfast burrito. I highly recommended the Power Bowl to somebody yesterday who never had it, and she was nervous.
Yeah, because the last time I recommended a food to him, it was awful. Probably
it wasn't at Common John. It was somewhere else.
The worst thing he had ever eaten, and so
she was nervous.
I didn't want. He's like, "What's good?" And I'm like, "I'm afraid to tell you." But I enjoy the scrambled egg Power Bowl.
She knocks it out. He knocked it out. I had the breakfast burrito. That was delicious. Good coffee as well. Common John Brewing Company, and of course, they're there for lunch and dinner. I had the wings the other day. I hadn't had their wings in a while. I had their wings the other day. Last Friday when I stopped by.
Good?
Oh, so good. Get them naked with a little bit of Nashville hot sauce. Oh, yes. They got different options for their wings. They got pizza, really good hot dogs. 210 Woodbury Highway, Common John Brewing Company.
Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival returns June 13th through the 16th, and Thunder Radio WMSR wants to send you and a pal to the farm. You'll see performances from Red Hot Chili Peppers, Post Malone, Fred Again, Pretty Lights, Cage the Elephant, and all you have to do is register at thunder1320.com or go on the Manchester Go app for your chance to win tickets and camping passes. Purchase tickets at thunder1320.com/Bonnaroo.
This is Matt Harris at the Harris Law Firm asking an important question. Did you accidentally get married in your 20s? If it's time to raise a mistake, 931-450-4656 or find me on the web at harrisfirm.net.
Is your money just sitting in your account not earning any interest? Coffee County Bank offers the best rates on your deposit accounts. Now you can just sit back and let your money grow. Stop by and see us today. Coffee County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing.
There are plenty of companies out there hiring, and they all claim to be the best. But at Great Lakes Cheese in Manchester, their team members want you to know that they're the real deal.
So I love Great Lakes Cheese. I've been with the company for 9 years and have worked in several different positions. And I love each one of those positions. The job's very easy. And
Birthdays.
they pay very well.
Great Lakes
Birthdays.
Cheese in Manchester is hiring
Thursday.
all
I couldn't remember what was next.
GreatLakesCheese.com
Could not remember.
/careers. That's GreatLakesCheese.com/careers.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But what if I told you how to solve these issues? I'm talking about M-Stella treatments with Dr. Van Winkle. I'm Holly with Thunder Radio's morning show. I'm here to tell you that the M-Stella treatment is the cure you need to solve your problem. Now you can live and play with your kids and grandkids without any issues. These are non-invasive treatments.
Ryan Sizemore says up north, they call them sock caps.
Sock caps.
Toboggans. Sock caps. We got birthdays. Clint's good friend Wayne Kerr and gastroenterologist Craven Moorhead. Happy birthday to all those folks.
We have to end this.
No,
This has to stop.
No, I think it's fantastic. My favorite part of the day is the birthdays and the backstories.
He's a gastroenterologist.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I had to try to read that like 6 times to figure out what that word was. So. Trey says, signal doesn't seem too good out here in the middle of wherever I am. Check back tomorrow when I'm in the Bahamas.
Be careful, Trey. They got a travel warning for the Bahamas.
Do they?
Yeah. A lot of crime on tourists down there right now.
Manchester's only live and local radio morning show. You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
I've been trying to do it right.
Morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Talked to him about M-Stella treatments. Solve urinary incontinence. That's a problem. This is going to be like a day like today. You want to get out and run and play with the kids and the grandkids, and urinary incontinence can really throw a wrench into that. Fix it. Simple in-office treatments, non-invasive. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Stop by and see him and his staff at 1030 MacArthur Street in Manchester. It's Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
We got some feedback on the toboggan debate, and they somebody said up north they call them sock caps.
Put your sock cap on.
No, I hadn't heard that one.
I hadn't either.
We don't have a lot of culture, so y'all know where we go for vacation. We go to Panama City, and every now and then we'll go to Gatlinburg, and then we go to Panama City, and then every now and then we go to Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
So really, whatever they say here, Gatlinburg, Panama City, anywhere in that triangle, we'll say those words. That's about all we got. Thursday. We gotta go quick. We got birthdays coming up.
Oh shoot. Okay. A couple is accused of abandoning 189 bodies, spent the cremation money on cars and $1,500 dinners.
So, people running a crematorium.
2 Colorado funeral home owners are accused of abandoning nearly 200 bodies. They took the payments from the families
What were they putting in the urns? Like what were they giving them back?
I don't know.
There've been some controversy with crematorium before. Like there've been these kind of problems right here. I've seen these stories before.
Says some of the bodies had been maggot infested in the building for years. I
can imagine that smells.
There was a foul odor.
Yeah.
Permeating the town.
The town.
Yeah.
This place smelled so bad.
Yeah.
Somebody said bags of cement.
Well, it kind of looks like that.
So is that what they were giving
Honestly.
him back? I wonder.
I don't know.
And Judy got. I guess this thing's gotten hard. A little moisture in the air, and all of a sudden, it's heavy.
They've been doing this as far back as 2020.
It's a long time.
I don't know what they were putting in the bags or what they were doing with the bodies, but they bought a GMC Yukon, an Infinity, and more than totaling for more than $120,000, enough to cover the cremation cost twice over for all the bodies found. So just a couple of real turd heads there. Another turd head. Yeah, another turd head that I have for today is FAFSA. If anybody's got a senior or a child in college and you have to fill out the FAFSA, that's at the top of my turd head list, because not only is it confusing and intimidating, apparently they're backed up a while now.
Federal government?
Yeah.
I just walked back in on this conversation. Sorry. I was talking and I didn't have my mic even on. I walked back in and just started carrying on a conversation with everybody. And my mic wasn't turned on. I had to go assist the prize winner.
Let's talk about Usher.
Let's talk about Usher.
You sent me the screenshot yesterday.
Yeah, this is wild.
Golly, why do you send me so many TikToks? All right.
They're reels.
Sandra Treese says Usher, a white hat working for the good guy, showing us that everything we see isn't as it seems. You can see the human-like rubber body cover splitting open on his back. They had it timed too perfectly, the good guys. He ripped his shirt off, then turned around and boom, the body cover started splitting down the back, and you can see his real back underneath. And notice right after this happened, he ran off stage. This, she added, trust the plane, folks. I'm sorry, that doesn't say plane. It says plan.
I'm not even looking at it, and I know the context clues tells me.
Trust the plan, folks. I don't understand. I
don't understand a lot of her words there.
What she's talking about, but she's included a number of photos, like still images that she took from the performance. And you can see that there's a wire going down Usher's back.
That's clearly his
and
earpiece.
They've taped it to his back. Well, as he's sweating, it's coming loose.
Yeah.
And he's dancing around. I mean, roller skating, all of it.
Yeah. And the roller skating I thought was cool.
And but this woman is claiming that he's got a rubber body on, that it's not really his muscles and stuff, that is she saying that he's an alien
or something? Yeah, I don't know what she's saying. I've got it on her screen now. So people watching on, I mean, it's not the best. It's a screenshot.
If you want to believe that's what that is, you're not going to see what it actually is.
Yeah. And who knows if that's doctored or not, but I mean, it looks to me like he has clear tape, or maybe not even clear tape. It may be a skin toned colored tape to cover up his wire, because he knew he was going to take his shirt off. Right?
Yeah, that
and then he started to sweat, that started to peel, and you can see the wire starting to pop out and all kind of whatever. And it did look weird, but it's part of it.
Your dad says the Men in Black movie was real.
Right? The screen is up. The pictures are up. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, you can see the pictures. I don't see what she's talking about there.
I don't know. Part of me is like, is she saying that he's an alien? When you first told me the story, I thought you were saying they were making him look more fit than he is.
That's what I thought. But then I reread it and I think this person's even crazier.
Yeah.
Like I thought they were saying, oh, look, he's not in, he doesn't look like that. And I'm like, well, I mean, I don't think he didn't. Here's the thing. If you're going to use a body fake or, a bodysuit, you would want one with a lot more muscles. Like, I mean, I thought he looked good, but he didn't look like if I'm going to use one, like I'm going to be ripped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he wasn't like 8-pack of abs
That
or
was
anything
real.
like that.
That was
It
all
looked real
real
to me.
Some folks are just out there, you know?
Yeah. They are. Anyway, that's just
like
keep that to yourself, huh?
What is the purpose of that post?
Who knows?
Or
Got them famous, didn't they? How many
is
views
she-
they get?
Is she trying to draw attention to alien invasion? I don't know. I don't know what that is. What the purpose of it is. At first I thought it was like saying, "Oh, he's not really that muscular."
Aliens. I don't think he was an alien. It looked like Usher to me. Although he didn't
That's
sing a
what
lot
they
of
want you to think.
He didn't sing a lot of My Way, so I'm pretty disappointed. I think I got like 7 seconds of it. I had to go back and listen to that yesterday. I hadn't heard that song in a long time.
They are out there, you know?
Birthdays next on the Thunder Radio morning show. I got that. We've managed to catch up, Holly. We're just like I feel like we went from being 15 minutes behind to only about 2 or 3 minutes behind. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Look at you running this show like a boss.
I do what I can.
Here until 8:30, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Talk to him about M-Sculpt Neo treatments. You can look like Usher too. It's about reduce that fat as much as 30% with the M-Sculpt Neo. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But what if I told you how to solve these issues?
I need to get a producer to be able to run the video side of things, so I ain't got to shut off and pull the pictures up. I need a whole new person here.
Oh, I don't want to go to the dentist.
Birthdays when we come back. I don't think yesterday was a bunch of birthdays.
I got a birthday today for you.
Go ahead.
His name is Jaden Usselton.
Jaden Usselton.
Coffee County Bank is here for all your banking needs. Whether you need a checking account, a money market, or even a CD, our friendly experts are here to help you. Call us today to get our great rates and terms. We are your local banking solution. Coffee County Bank.
What are we talking about when we come back here?
Birthdays.
Oh, yeah.
I just said it. She does this. She did last night. We were sitting there, me and her and the girl were sitting there talking on the couch, having a conversation. Holly responded in the conversation with an answer. And 1 second later, she's like, "What are y'all even talking about?" I didn't know that.
Patients have special needs. We have special pharmacists to assist them. Parkland's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, and so much more.
It's Megan the Stallion's birthday. Can we come back with some?
We cannot. We will not be coming back with any Megan Thee Stallion music. There's not a way you can edit that and it not still be dirty. Birthday time on the morning show, Thursday, February the 15th. Get those birthdays in at the end of the day, or right around 4:30. If Tiffany's doing her job, we will draw for a winner of a slice of pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. And at the end of the week, a cake from the Manchester Food Lion. All you got to do is put your name or your friend's name or your neighbor's name, whoever's birthday it is, on the list. We also want your anniversaries because at the end of the week, we draw for Designer's Choice floral arrangement from the Mossy Pot. Speaking of the Mossy Pot, I used them for my flowers yesterday, for the girl one and for the wife here, and they did excellent. Holly got a tummy ache from eating too many strawberries. Whoops, I gotta push the right buttons. Yeah, yesterday Holly was like, "I got a tummy ache. I think I ate too many chocolate-covered strawberries."
Well,
like a child, just sitting there, just engorged on.
It's fruit. It's
strawberries.
healthy, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, birthdays. Yesterday's winner was Bradley Haithcock. Today, we'll draw this afternoon. Give me a drum roll, please, Holly. Thank you. There we go. birthday. Lindsay Dixon has a birthday today. Jaden Usselton. Owen Roberts is 15. Dana Bryant has a birthday today. And I see over on Facebook, Charles Maine is 93
Oh, wow.
today. How about that? And somebody's on the line. Morning show.
Can you just put the first name?
Well, I guess. They're not going to be eligible for the prize, but you could put a first name on there if you want.
Who is it?
Birthday for the pie today?
What?
The pie for today?
What about the pie?
Okay, I have some neighbors and they're Mexican and I can't pronounce their last name. His name is Eric.
Okay.
What was
All right. Happy birthday to Eric.
All right. Got
Thank
it.
you, Sue. Thank you.
Thank you, Holly.
Thank you. Celebrities.
Happy birthday to Eric.
Megan the Stallion turns 29 today. It's the late Chris Farley's birthday.
I mean, it's such a shame. How old would he have been?
He was born in 64, so he would have been
60?
Already?
64?
Yeah.
74, 84, 94, 04, 14, 24. He's been 60.
Wow. And it's cartoonist Matt Groening's birthday. He turns 70. He is the creator of The Simpsons.
Morning show.
I'd like to nominate Sue for Employee of the Month.
Yes. Agreed. Sue. Yeah. I don't even know what else to do here other than just take our top of the hour break. That's probably what we need to do.
Yeah.
Did you have something else?
Your dad sent me a picture of, it's a silicone simulation men chest muscle suit.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm gonna wear it to the beach.
it looks very lifelike.
How much is that?
It's only $300.
I might get one of those to wear it to the beach. How do I get to match my skin tone?
That's feel like that's going to be the problem.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that your dad, I could tell he's at work.
Working hard.
I can see like the background of his office.
Yeah.
And
Busy day today, I see.
he's like, you know what? Let me see what Usher's into.
Thunder Radio Morning Show, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team, over 60 years of experience. They can help you get into the right home, even if it's your first home, you never bought a house, you're trying, you don't know what to do, you don't know what documents you need. She'll walk you through this process. She'll get you pre-qualified. She's a person. She's here in Manchester, and her whole team are very friendly. NewHavenMTG.com. Go by and see them in person. Downtown Manchester on the square. That's New Haven Mortgage. NMLS 1477317.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios. This is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.9 FM, and
Anybody know how to pronounce Eric's last name? What do you do with that?
She tried to tell you she didn't want to say his.
Well, I said, okay. I said, go ahead and give me the name. They just won't be eligible for the pie.
She wanted him
I can't give the name.
She wanted him to be eligible for the pie.
I can't give a random person named Eric the pie.
Why?
Because anybody named Eric can come pick it up.
No, you would know.
I wouldn't know.
You would say, pronounce your last name, and if it was difficult to pronounce, then you would know it was Eric.
That is true. That is true. So,
Director of the Manchester Recreation Department, Becky Johnson.
I guess I need to find something to talk about here. We're gonna continue with those words and things people call stuff.
all right. Yeah. That's been pretty popular. The last segment of the show is always a stretch. Start getting more guests in here. We haven't had anybody on in a while.
Well,
D-Ray.
yeah.
Insurance has
Show bringing in a third person.
For the repair from Southern Flooring Incorporated is $98,580. The repairs on the gym floor are expected to take 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
The weight room floor is
I'm sore. A little tired. I just want to go outside and walk. Get some vitamin D, man. Keep it PG here, Holly. Mariana Teal is 18. All right. Very good. Charles Means, not mean. Means. That means he's 93 today. Oh, I come up with jokes like that on the fly, man. I don't even need training.
Early voting runs now through Tuesday, February the 27th. Early voting locations include in Manchester.
I was putting the spring sports schedules into my calendar yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little bit anxious looking at all the games. There's a lot, and I'm not even got them all in there. Like I just got the high schools in. I'm still putting Westwood and Coffee Middles in.
Have until noon on April the 4th of this year to turn in the appropriate paperwork. The general qualifications of persons permitted to hold public office are set out in Tennessee Code Annotated.
Oh, my uncle was listening.
Oh, yeah?
You can review these qualifications at the news story.
Up in Pennsylvania. That's where pencils are made, you know.
Chocolate.
Manchester mayor or alderman include you must be
No, pencils.
of the city of Manchester for 1 year preceding the date.
Holly forgot to put deodorant on today, everybody.
All general qualifications and deadlines, and you must be a registered voter in the city of Manchester.
I have some here with me.
That's good.
It may be too late.
I don't think everybody's seen you in such little clothes. Like usually you're bundled up with jackets and coats. You stripped down to
It was something about,
nothing over there.
I don't know. I'm nervous about going to the
When
dentist.
dentist, you're starting to sweat.
Starting to sweat.
The IRS is volunteer.
I like
Don't
this.
worry, y'all. She's not getting anything pulled. She's not getting any crowns put on. She's getting a cleaning. So no need for thoughts and
I like-
prayers. She'll be fine.
I like this outfit. It's just when you have to go to the bathroom, you have to take all of it off. Like it's not a top and a bottom. It's one piece.
No, okay.
And I think it's cute and I like wearing it. But when I look at it, I'm like, if I have to go to the bathroom a lot today, I'll have to pull the whole thing down. I don't like that.
Seems like a lot of work.
It's a lot because it's tight.
On Wednesday, March the 6th, from 2 to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday, March the 9th.
A lot of work.
But it looks cute with like
But
this.
see, this is what Holly will do. You know, go ahead and tell y'all what she'll do. She won't drink water all day.
I don't want
But
to
she
have
don't
to
have to go to the
I don't
bathroom.
want to have to.
So later she'll, I got a headache. I don't understand
I don't
the
understand
logic
you.
that you and the girl want to roll out. Both of y'all with the same stuff in your head.
This local news update has been brought to you by Spring Street Market. Standard Pride, lean ground beef, Angus sirloin tip, or boneless chuck roast. All these items are on sale this week at Spring Street Market.
Al White Ford Lincoln of Manchester has a car for anyone and everyone. If your credit is less than great, we have several banks that are hungry and ready to loan you money for your dream car. Most customers will qualify with 0 down, and we have a vehicle for most any budget. Give us a call at 931.
We should take a trip
Where you want to go?
away.
Get your credit right at Al White.
We don't really have any money or time to do that.
Coffee County Central football had 2 seniors on Wednesday to sign national letters of intent to play collegiate football. Senior offensive tackle Javon Simmons inked with Independence Community College in Kansas. Became popular.
Talking crazy words when we come back. We're not crazy words, but different ways to say things.
When I was little, my Meemaw used to say, "Well, I declare." Well, I declare.
Lousy.
And I thought it was one word. I thought she was saying "I declare,"
Oh.
not 3 words or
I
2
declare.
words. I declare.
Well, I declare.
Well, I declare.
Well, I declare. Say it fast enough, I guess.
She did.
All right, let's do this.
Jamie in here.
Show. The 10th guy? He doesn't even have a radio. Thunder Radio.
Thunder Radio morning show rolling along today until 8:30. Morning show overdrive financed by New Haven Mortgage. Cash out refinance is a great way to give yourself some financial flexibility. Take advantage of the equity in your property. Chances are you gained a lot of equity over the past 4 or 5 years. Talk to the experts at New Haven Mortgage in downtown Manchester today. Online at newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317. Just think how good you're going to look in that new boat with that cash out refinance. If you're listening on the radio, thanks for hanging out with us. AM 1320, FM 1079, FM 1067. You can also listen to us anywhere you go. Say you run out of signal range and you're like, man, I missed the morning show. Manchester Go smartphone app. Manchester Go. Download that and you can listen anytime. Also, you can watch us on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams over on our Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages. We've got those going throughout the morning show time frame. They're not going all day long, though, so if you want to hear other shows, you're going to have to catch us on the radio. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, Josh.
The big topic earlier, at least back around the 7 o'clock hour, that's been a while ago, was words that are things that are called different things or different ways of pronouncing a certain thing. Pecan, pecan. Apparently water fountains are called bubblers in some areas.
Yeah.
Never heard that. So, and then toboggans, I guess, are sock caps up north. They deal with them more probably.
Yeah, they can call them what they want.
Probably,
they're theirs.
They're theirs. So that's been the discussion this morning, and Holly had some more of those.
So you know a roundabout, like if you're driving.
A roundabout, a traffic circle.
A traffic circle.
Traffic circle, yeah. That's what I call them.
Do you remember the first time you ever saw one?
Did not know what to do.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you do with this?
Where were we at?
The Bahamas.
Yeah, that's right.
We were in the Bahamas riding with a guy.
A Bohemian tour guide of sorts.
Yeah, he was like a taxi driver. But he was like driving us around. He just busted through that thing. And I'm like, I have no clue if he did it right, wrong. I didn't feel safe at all. We later then encountered some on our own. There's one in Panama City you run into. There's one down in Chattanooga, past Chattanooga, around East Ridge. If you're going like to,
well, they've put one on the way to Lake Winnepesaukah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's in East Ridge, I think. You get off the interstate there, but what used to be the King's Lodge exit, take a right, and you're going to go down there, and you're going to hit that traffic circle. And then there's a tunnel, and then there's one in Franklin. There's been one in Franklin, but I don't know if you could tell, we don't spend a lot of time in Franklin.
So some things that those are called are roundabouts.
Roundabout.
Or traffic circles.
Yeah. What does the deep GPS say? She'll like take the second exit on the, what does she say? Morning show.
I got into one in Massachusetts, had 8 roads off of it.
Gracious.
What's a big one?
Come in to the center. You come in the center, but nobody will let you over to get out.
Oh no!
You just go round and round in circles.
Wow, that's crazy.
That
Matthew.
would be maddening.
Yeah. Oh, Holly, look at Holly using the word maddening. She's stealing my words.
Thanks, Matthew.
Thanks, Matthew.
It says northeasterners prefer the word rotaries.
Rotaries. Well, it sounds like you just go round and around up in north of Massachusetts.
I will say I like.
I prefer that than a red light.
Yeah,
I don't know what the rule is.
The roundabouts or the
traffic circles.
I like that.
I don't know what the rule is or whatever for traffic for it to be okay to have that versus a red light, or I don't know what if there's a specific traffic congestion count that they come into play. I don't know, but I'd prefer to have those.
Yeah, I like not
people can't operate a 4-way stop. I feel like we would do better with one of these at Hills Chapel and Oak Drive than we would that 4-way stop up there. Those morons don't know anything.
If you say you and another person come,
how do you say roundabouts are fabulous?
I like them.
I do too.
I'm a fan.
Once you learn how to work them,
yeah,
you need to practice in a couple. But once you figured them out,
yeah,
I like them.
But like you said, folks just do not obey the rules of traffic
in general.
In general, like I'll pull up to a stop sign and there will already be a vehicle directly in front of me. So they have the right of way. They got there first.
And they've been stopped.
But they don't have their blinker on, so they're not turning. That means they're going straight. That means I need to wait for them to go, and then they won't. They'll sit there.
They start waving at you. No.
No. Well, the last time this happened to me, he didn't wave. He didn't like flicker his lights at me, like go ahead and go. He just sat there and just sat. And I'm like, well, I'm not. You know what? I'm not going.
It's not my turn.
It's not my turn. I'm not going.
That's the game I play. I'm like, I'm not going to go if it's not my turn.
But then he outweighted me and just sat there and just sat. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'm going to go. And so I did. But it's just irritating because I'm like, I could have avoided all that wait if you'd have just
go.
Went.
I'm waiting on you. I mean, I'll wait a couple seconds before I'm like, all right, what is your problem? My favorite is people who don't use their blinker.
Oh, give me a break. Just turn it on. It ain't even that hard. It's right there at the flick of your hand. Just turn it on. I don't like bumper humpers. Get off.
Talk to your daughter about that.
The colorful. I brake checked her last time she was behind me. The colorful embellishments that you put on ice cream and donuts. What do you call those?
Well, they're sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
All right.
Not up towards New England. They call them jimmies.
Jimmies. What's wrong with people up there? There's more reassurance that we're living in the right part of the world.
Jimmies. Down here, especially on Sundays at a Baptist church, when everybody brings a dish, they call it a potluck.
Yeah, potluck. Mm-hmm.
Some states, they call it carry-in dinner. We're going to have a carry-in dinner.
I could at least live with that. I could live with that terminology, but better than I can live with a Jimmy for sprinkles.
I like potluck better.
But when you go to the store to get sprinkles, what does it say on the thing? Like, what's on the label? Does it say sprinkles?
I don't know. Colorful jimmies.
Hattie says, I will not go if somebody beats me to the stop sign, tries to wave me through. I won't even look at them. It's your turn, man. Go.
I know. We're going to teach you.
Yeah, we're going to do it right here.
Right.
I'm going to die on this hill. You're going to go.
When referring to a group of people, some Americans say you guys, while others say y'all.
Or in some parts of the world, it's yous guys.
Yous guys.
Christy says dinner or supper. We've had this debate at our house. It's caused problems.
Yeah.
At Thanksgiving. Because I'm like, all right, dinner. We're going to do dinner.
But your grandma thought you meant lunch.
Yeah. Like, at noon. I'm like, no, dinner.
So then we were late to lunch and early for supper.
Everybody's like, we always say Sunday dinner. And we eat at night. So I was like, I'm assuming we're using the word dinner for nighttime eating.
I call dinner.
That's nighttime.
I think of dinner as your evening meal, like dinner and supper are
interchangeable. But some people are interchanging dinner and lunch.
Yeah. It could be very confusing.
The things they need to teach in school that they don't. So we can all communicate and be on the same page. Supper is not confusing. That's nighttime, but I don't like that word. We don't use it much. Supper. What's for supper? Sometimes. It's not like we never use that.
Miniature lobsters found in lakes and streams.
Crawdads?
Crawdads.
All right.
Some people call them crawfish.
That's not that bad.
A crawfish boil. We've said that.
No, that's not. That's okay. I'll accept both.
Some people call them crayfish.
We'll not accept that one. Where do they get the Y sound? Out of what part of that spelling?
Northerners, you guessed it.
Yeah.
Where they don't say anything like we do.
They don't. It's a whole different country up there. Just a whole other country.
What do you think of when you hear the word gravy?
Biscuits.
It's that brown or white.
I'm more of a white biscuits. I don't like the brown gravy, like on potatoes and stuff. I don't.
Okay.
I like really good gravy. I don't eat it much, but I like gravy.
Some people refer to gravy when they talk about any kind of sauce topping, like tomato sauce.
Oh, that's not gravy.
Give me some gravy.
No. They're going to be disappointed when they come down here.
It says that Italians have kind of adopted that word. and get, put your spaghetti noodles and then tomato gravy on top.
Nope. Don't think so.
Cicadas.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Northeast and Midwest, they call them August flies.
Oh, I never heard that.
I hadn't either.
Well, apparently it's supposed to be a big year for the cicadas.
Two different broods.
Broods.
Hordes. Something. Two different kinds.
Here we go. Mm-hmm. Tomato gravy sounds nasty. Yeah, I know. That just sounds gross.
I had never heard of chocolate gravy until your meemaw made it.
It's just chocolate pie filling, basically, on top of biscuits. It's basically just pie.
I didn't know this, actually.
Oh, actually.
A hoagie.
A hoagie bun.
I guess is another name for a sub.
Yeah.
I guess I thought a hoagie was a specific sandwich. Like, do you want a hoagie that's got like
it has certain
a
things
certain
on it.
kind
it's
of
the
meat?
bun. It's a bun.
Okay.
I think they say that up in East Tennessee a lot.
Well, when I was going through elementary school on the lunch line, they would say hoagies for lunch. And I guess I thought it was the whole sandwich was like it had those kind of meats.
That was what that was.
Yeah.
That's like a hamburger has a piece of meat in the middle.
Yeah.
Hattie says a grinder is a sub in New England.
I've heard of that.
Grinder.
Yeah.
Hardly know her. Thunder Radio Morning Show financed by New Haven Mortgage. I need to get a weather forecast in. I've not done that in a while. 44 today, or 44 right now. We're going to hit 62 this afternoon. It's beautiful. Sunny skies, a little bit of wind out there if you're going to go golfing today. I know people are taking off work to go golf. We'll be getting a little breezy, and we will see clouds by late this afternoon. Rain moves in overnight tonight, and then tomorrow, it's going to be pretty rainy on Friday. Early on, a 30% chance of rain, 60 to 80% chance of rain by the end of the day, into the night. And Saturday, cool, 37 to 39 degrees, and into the teens maybe, even Saturday night, low 20s. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Pretty soon it's going to be full-on bug season around here. I don't know if they call them bugs up north. They're just bugs, right? Patent Pest Control.
They probably have some different name.
Yeah, well, it's the same poison. Patent Pest Control can help. 931-247-0781. He is licensed, bonded, insured, and affordable.
New Haven Mortgage features experienced lenders with over 60 years in the business, making New Haven Mortgage your trusted local partner in homeownership. Our seasoned team brings a wealth of experience.
Oh, that's about to do it for us, Holly. I think we'll come back. It's outro time.
Oh, I got to go to the dentist, though.
You're gonna be fine. Yeah, you got to be fine, Holly. You got to be fine. Oh.
Amy sent us a vitamin that she's been taking for hair growth, and she says she can already tell that she's got new growth.
Oh, well, I should try that.
You should try it. She says it's only $25.
I'll try it. I'll try about anything, because it's getting thin. Quick.
It is getting. I noticed it more so last night when you took that picture with the boy.
Yeah.
And he's got.
Well, his hair is very thick.
He's got thick hair, and so
it makes me look
when
way
you
worse.
stand there and I can see your scalp, it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, it's not good. Well, I'm gonna try this vitamin. Although I bought some B12 the other day and I ain't take it yet, so I'm really on top of stuff. The last 2 mornings, I want y'all to know, I set my alarm to get up and do some morning cardio. I didn't do it, but I set my alarm to get up, but that's the first step. Now, eventually, I'll get up and do it.
I got a lot of work to do today.
No, you sound like me. Nobody cares about your work. I want to go sit outside somewhere. I'm going to call my John and get me some drinks. Sit outside and work.
Yes. Where business happens.
Small Businessman Magazine. The new golf course. Small Businessman Magazine. The Mercantile today. Problem is, I go down there and I'm going to start drinking. And I'm going to start selling ads real cheap. I'm going to start cutting some deals.
Hello again. My name is William Buell Goldston, and I'm a candidate for the coffee.
Chicken and dumplings, roast beef, and fried chicken livers today. I am not a chicken livers person. Apparently, they're really good for you, but I just cannot do chicken livers. That is something. My grandpa loved them. Now, you love them or you hate them. There is no in between. I haven't tried them in a long time, but I remember it being one of those things that you tried that and never again kind of thing.
At New Haven Mortgage, we believe in making home ownership dreams come true. Our dedicated team of over 60 years
So they got other options.
is here to guide you through the mortgage process with people you can
Chicken and dumplings. You've been craving chicken and dumplings.
Whether you're first time or considering refinancing, New Haven Mortgage can help you find the right solution. We understand the local market, and our goal is to find the perfect mortgage that fits your unique
People are like, y'all need to be longer. Y'all need to stay on 4 or 5 hours.
What?
What do you think we're gonna do for 4 or 5 hours?
I'm Heather with New Haven Mortgage, your trusted partner on the path to home ownership. Call me today at 931-307-5540 and let's turn your home ownership dreams into reality. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1477317.
Holly, that's gonna do it for us today. I know, sad. Don't be sad, Holly.
We'll be back tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow. But what is not sad is the lunch menu over at not Prater's, at Mercantile. So they have got a really good mix today: chicken and dumplings, roast beef, and fried chicken livers. We were talking about during the break. I'm not a fried chicken liver person, but it's like people love those or you don't, but you can't hardly find that anywhere.
Right.
So if you're a fried chicken liver person, they got it today at the Mercantile. If you're not, well, they got chicken, dumplings, and roast beef. On the sides, mashed potatoes, creamed corn, green beans, mixed greens, green peas, blueberry or orange congealed salad, hot slaw, coleslaw, potato salad, cornbread salad. You can do a meat and 2 or a meat and 3. $10.99 for a meat and 2, $11.99 for a meat and 3. And all your meals come with cornbread, Mexican cornbread, or a yeast roll. And those are always healthy portions over at the Merc. And they got soup today. Good selection. Chili, vegetable beef. They got white bean and ham or chicken corn chowder.
It'd be cool if they offered a flight of soup.
You know what a flight is where you got different
Yeah, we know what a flight
options.
is.
That's at the Mercantile today. 11 until 2, dinner tonight until 8. 210 North Irwin Street. Super quick. If you don't like what they got on the menu, they'll make you something fresh in the kitchen, like a hamburger plate or chicken tender plate. Go by and see our friend Renee and her great staff over there. They're there right now. They got coffee and stuff you can get. 210 North Irwin Street, right across from Manchester Police Department. That'll do it for us today. Catch replays of the show, Apple, Spotify, or Google. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. Subscribe there. Doesn't cost you a thing. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Go like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is you're supposed to do. Archived versions of the shows there. Got Swap and Chop coming up at 8:30. Rick and Bubba coming up at 10. Dan Bongino at 12. Connecting Coffee County with Tiffany at 3 o'clock. And I believe we got Predators hockey tonight. It's all right here on Thunder.
The city top limit is the game to play.